And we're back for more Wolfenstein. That is brutal. I think this is actually... Okay, yeah, this is the last episode. I thought there was 10 floors, but there's only 9 in the first episode. There's 10 in the rest of them, though. And as you can see, it's already very different from what it would be normally. Because the original version of this level only had Hans Grosse instead of, like, all his bloody buddies shooting at us. It's a good thing we had plenty of ammo in the MP-44. But yeah, as I was mentioning, though, you know, social justice just now is starting to become well, as of 2014, was becoming more into the popular consciousness, and just how crazy it was. I was speaking out against that years and years ago. I remember one of my early Twitter posts, that I don't even go on Twitter anymore, and I haven't for years, was the fact that somebody actually had the SWAT team called out on for having, literally, this is what the story was. This guy had a Megatron that didn't have, like, the little orange plastic bit on it. And, like, they called SWAT out on him. And it's like, really? That's what you're going to call the SWAT team out on? Is that? But, no, people are getting sick and tired of all the crap that is just out there from social justice. And social justice started out as, you know, perhaps not necessarily bad, but the idea of people complaining about too many white people presenting Call of Duty, that's just fucking ridiculous. The whole concept of intersectionality and all that, it's just terrible. But people are starting to speak out against it, which is very, very good. People are starting to call it out for the bullshit that it is. But we're not here to talk about that anymore. It's just something that popped into my head and I wanted to complain about it. Instead, what we're going to do is we are going to fight against Hans Grosse. Hans here was a pretty cool boss, and this game also, unlike Doom, actually has bosses, like dedicated bosses that are stronger than your average character, which I always thought was pretty cool. And I think still is another thing that differentiates Wolfenstein 3D and is a little bit better in some regards than Doom, because Doom just has the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind. Spider Mastermind isn't that cool and isn't that hard to defeat. And the Cyber Demon also really isn't. The Cyber Demon is just kind of boring anyway because he's used as just a basic enemy. Whereas here we have the fairly unique Hans Grosse here. He takes up a shitload of damage. And he's got his, you know, characteristic double chain guns. Now, how he could actually fire that, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. We're here to have fun. And so we don't care about historical accuracy in this regard. And ultimately, you know, what we have here, and of course we're not going to be able to pick up... This shoots 8mm Mauser, so of course we can't pick up the fucking stripper clips. But what we have here is a really cool boss fight, and I'm a big fan of boss fights. Let me put a caveat there. I'm a big fan... Wow, this guy's got a lot of fucking blood, I just realized. Fucking leaking more than the Kool-Aid Man. I think we killed him. Sweet. I remember when I first fought this guy, it was really difficult, though. I've beaten the first episode of Wolfenstein so many times. Like, I could literally picture this in my sleep. In fact, I didn't mention this at all in the Let's Play, but I literally had a dream. And I'm going to mention this right now. I had a dream where I was, like, at the range shooting a K98K, and now I really, really want one. But, alas, I will just have to wait till I have the money. Alright, and so, we're going to complete Wolfenstein Return to Castle of the Old Republic. Now, this doesn't have the really cool ending from the original Wolfenstein 3D, where he runs out of there and is like, yeah! Now, with the PC speaker, it's a lot funnier, because he goes out and it's like, brrr! It doesn't sound like that, but it's like this high-pitched screeching sound. It's utterly creepy. Alright, that's Brutal Wolfenstein. I finally got the title right. You run out of the castle and hook up with the underground. They inform you that the rumors were true. Some hideous human experiments were seen around Castle Wolfenstein. So Operation Eisenfaust is real. You must journey there and terminate the maniacal Dr. Schwabs before he can make the insult things. Before his undead army marches against humanity. Alright. Now, the next Let's Play is, of course, going to be one of two games. I'm not sure which one's going to come first. We're going to either do Turok 2008, or we're going to do Darkest of Days. So, keep a lookout for those. And for now, I'm GeneralLotz, wishing you good, brutal Wolfenstein, or whatever makes you happy.